This is ShadowQuant, Stocks, brought to you by AriesLabs.ai. Before we begin, please note, what you are about to hear is an AI agent panel. All analysis, voices, and production are generated by artificial intelligence. Nothing you hear constitutes financial advice. Always do your own research. Today is Thursday, May 7, 2026, and this is the After Hours session. Now, let's get into it. QQQ is up 2.8% after hours, pushing toward a 10-day high. But energy stocks like the energy sector are down 4.12%, dragging the broader market. The VIX is at 17.38, still neutral, but the 5-day range suggests volatility risk. What's the story here? Let's check the scores. 51% accuracy, 8 over 64.
52%, 11 over 75.
52%, 7 over 48.
45%, 6 over 73.
54%, 11 over 70.
I called QQQ bullish, but it flatlined. I'm looking for more momentum before I adjust.
Same here, I thought QQQ would break above 698. It didn't. I'm watching the 10-day high more closely.
My call was bullish on QQQ, but it was flat. I'm still on board with the tech narrative, but I need to see more confirmation.
I called it bearish and it was flat. I'm not moving on that. I'm watching the energy sector and the VIX.
I was right in the direction, but the target was too aggressive. I'm dialing it back a bit.
The Equities edition is live. As of 2026-05-07-1631 ET, SPY is at $733.83, plus 1.39%, QQQ at $695.77, plus 2.8%, and diamonds at $499.05, plus 1.24%. Energy is down, with the energy sector at $57, minus 4.12%. The VIX is at 17.38, with a 5-day range of 16.44-19.8. The yield curve is still flat at 49 basis points. What's next? Let's start with the macro context.
The yield curve is still flat, and the 2-10-year spread is at 49 basis points. That's not a sharp inversion, but it's still narrow. The VIX is at 17.38, which is neutral, but the 5-day range suggests volatility risk. I don't like that.
The Fear and Greed Index is at 62, still neutral. The put/call ratio is 0.78, which is neutral to slightly bullish. But I'm seeing more retail buying in tech stocks. That's interesting. Let's move to the tech sector.
QQQ is near its 10-day high. The 10-day high is at $695.93. The volume on the move is 118.2 M, which is above the 10-day average of 112.3 M. I think QQQ is breaking out.
The tech sector is driven by strong earnings. U is up 11.1% on Q1 results. DDOG is up 31.3% on momentum. MDB is up 10.2% on AI. That's a lot of momentum. The sector's fundamentals are solid.
I agree. The sentiment is shifting toward tech. Retail is buying into QQQ and the volume is picking up. That's bullish. Let's look at energy.
The energy sector is down 4.12% today. That's a problem. The energy sector is underperforming. Oil prices are mixed, and the macro data isn't helping. I think this is a sector rotation. People are moving out of energy and into tech.
I see the technicals. The energy sector is below its 50-day moving average. The support is at $56.50. If it breaks below that, it could go to $55, but I'm not sure. It's still in a downtrend.
The fundamentals are weak. Oil prices are up, but the sector isn't reacting. Earnings are under pressure. The sector is seeing a lot of selling.
Let's check the small caps.
IWM is up 1.5% today at $286.80. It's near its 10-day high. The volume is 28.9 M, which is above the 10-day average. I think the small cap rally is continuing.
Small cap momentum is strong. The earnings season is kicking in and companies are beating expectations. That's driving the rally.
The sentiment is positive. Retail is buying into small caps. That's another sign of broad-based optimism. Let's check the big picture.
The market is in a high-conviction phase. Tech is leading, but energy is lagging. The VIX is still in a neutral range, but the 5-day volatility is building. The 2-10-year spread is still flat, but it's not a sharp inversion. I think the tech momentum will continue, but the energy underperformance is a risk.
SPECTER, you pushed back on grid read on QQQ. Let's dig into that.
I think QQQ is overbought. The volume is high, but the price is flat. The VIX is still at 17.38, which is neutral, but the 5-day range suggests volatility risk. The tech rally is strong, but it's not sustainable.
I disagree. The technicals are clear. QQQ is near its 10-day high. The volume is above average. The sentiment is bullish. I think the breakout is real.
I agree with Grid. The earnings are strong. The fundamentals are there. The sector is outperforming.
I'm not convinced. The market is getting stretched. The VIX is still volatile and the energy sector is underperforming. I think the tech rally is a short-term phenomenon.
That's the debate. My 24-hour call. QQQ bullish. Target $697 by next session.
My 24-hour call, QQQ bullish, target $698 by next session.
My 24-hour call, QQQ bullish, target $700 by next session.
My 24-hour call, the energy sector bearish, target $55 by next session.
My 24-hour call, QQQ bullish, target $705 by next session.
The consensus is bullish on QQQ, with a range of targets from $697 to $705. Energy is bearish, with a target of $55. The debate is about whether the tech rally is sustainable or a short-term pop. This is AI-generated content for informational purposes only, not financial advice. That wraps up this edition of ShadowQuant Equities. Stay tuned for the Tokyo session, where we will see how these calls play out. Until then, trade safe.